Rage of the Abyss, the earliest pre-sale prices we can find. Make sure you guys smash the crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more Oz content. Now, I understand that Kongs and Gamer's Choice are going to have pre-sales Friday afternoon. This is Thursday morning. This is the people are just throwing up whatever that they can throw up with the quickness to see if they can get some sales out here and so forth. So, you know, they've comment down below, want to be walking away with a booster pack as per usual. So I wanted to talk about the early pre-sale market out here and some of the things that we're seeing here. So starting things off here, Abyss Hine coming in. Looks like quite a lot here, $26 with no sales so far. That's personally interesting. Mulcharmy, now this is where the bad news begins. 279 cents. I love that, by the way. They had to really get in that 79 cents out there. But no sales on this thing just yet, which is good news. It would also appear that this same seller has the Blue Eyes of Heart here at $26.71. I mean, that's still a little bit rough. Dominus Impulse for $66.87. Okay, sure, no sales on that yet, though, which is interesting. I see the Mimighoul Charm, $20. The Mimighoul Other Friend, a little bit up there, $20. This isn't too terrible, I feel like. The Poseidra Abyss at 10, the 1332 Eerie at 5, the Neptabyss coming in at 10, the Shadow Squad at 10, $16 for the Mimighoul Throne. No, I don't think I will, actually. The Primite for 10, and then 1332. Oh, hey, guess what we got up here? Kongs has some of the deck cores on eBay. Now, if you're patient, these will appear on the website, and you will be able to use the discount code on these. We have 3 up here. No sales, but $33 is not the worst thing in the world. That's actually pretty decent. $133 for the Mermail stuff. Well, I mean, to be honest here, you know how many secret rares you're packing into this thing? Like, a lot. Alright. It would also appear Xian's $13 universally. Okay, sure. More $66 Dominuses. Okay. I've seen enough on the random scroll down here. Let's go to completed. What's sold? Mulcharmies. Oh, alright. This listing sold. Okay. We sold out of 13 at $120 a piece. That's $360 for a playset right now for this thing. That's yikes. Yikes indeed. That's not good. Oh, Mimighoul cores. I see. Well, we did sell Mimighoul core here. Not too bad, considering how many secrets you got jam-packed into this thing. Yeah, understandably so. Okay. And then, of course, we had some Abyss Hines moving for 15s. How many impulses have moved at this? We've seen a play set of these sell at $66.87. You know, I was told I was crazy for saying, 50 would be a good benchmark for this. I gratefully apologize. I'm sorry that I lowballed that and giving people hope. $66.87 appears to be what people are willing to pay for a play set of these right now. Of course, the Heart of the Blue Eyes, $30. So we have a couple of interesting sales on that. We also had a sale for the Red Eyes Full Metal Dragon, $13.32. Max Metamorph had a sale, had 2 sales for what I assume is a super rare here for $5.99, which means, you know what? I'm not questioning it. Wild. And Neptabyss at 10. That's it. That's your pre-sales that we have sales data for that we can track so far. Once again, to see the Mulcharmy, hitting this price point. I also do see here, we have things up here that don't have rarities yet. At least they will later, hopefully later today and tomorrow. Ugalonyx sold for $20. The big takeaway with this one in general is we're kind of assuming Ukulonix is going to be a secret rare. I find it very interesting if they dodge the waifu tax on this. I'm just throwing that out there, right? Like, this seems like a fantastic opportunity to kind of be cashing in on some of that there waifu tax, especially, getting this a QCR. Japan didn't have this in a QCR, so interesting to see, what we're pumping along here. I also see Lacrima for $20, one sold from this same person. I'm gonna be honest with you, like, I don't terribly expect too much out of Lacrima at this point, to be honest with you. Especially, considering the feedback we have here and considering, reliability that we'll have from the other sellers. This set is 100% driven by the Mulcharmy side of things and Fuawars. And then, of course, Reyes Silvera here. I'm kind of curious to know what they're going to do with the Asmina stuff. I mean, we know in like 5 hours after this video goes up, what's going to be happening with that stuff. So, I don't know what to tell you about the Mulcharmy situation. I think it's interesting to see how the TCG is going to handle this card and the long-term implications of it. But this is all just, we haven't had a Max C. we haven't had a card on this scale entering into the game in years. All right, like, you'll have cards like Pot of Prosperity that'll make a ripple, but like a card this insane being printed, I do fully expect $300, $400 QCRs on this. And I'm not even kidding on that. Like, that's just the long-term implication that this card brings to the table. Now, it will eventually get reprinted. You don't have to pick these up right now. You can still play Runic Variations without this card, and you'll be fine. It's just you're going to have to pay another $300 to play the game in December when Ryzeal and Malice come out. Yay! Yu-Gi-Oh's about to get expensive again. What else we got back here? I wanted to snap, well, first of all, cases of 10s right now, 177. That's not what I'm here for, though. I wanted to check in on the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon and see how this is doing, because, Japan brought this card back. Everybody's gasping for air out here for some crazy reason. The boogeyman's back in the OCG. Hopefully, you OCG players will find out how to play against this card. The TCG did it. I don't know why. You can get a German version here for, that looks really nice for a Starlight Rare, but it's not a QCR. We prefer those cheap QCRs out here that you can actually get to be able to add to your collection. So we'll shift on down here. Your QCR, you can get a Starlight for $95, or you can get a QCR for $22. How much sales data we got on this thing? Wow. This card has had a lot of sales in the that's spooky. 10 and 10 selling 3 days or 2-3 days ago. Okay, sure. When you see like huge movement swings like that, you do have to be interested in how the secondary market just takes the curve on some of these. And also, how's Max C doing? Max C just went to 2 out here. I see we have a market price. Oh, dare I say, I saw $412 there. It would appear very light play German for $330, and $320. Those were not even recent sales. We've had nothing recent with this. As of filming this right now, you get a heavy play for $250, $320 for mod, and then you can get some Italian copies for, looks like $330, which is actually not too terribly awful, actually. Yeah, these looks like $355 is about where you're going to be on the normal side of things. That's actually not too terrible. All right, so these two are doing fine. Pre-sales, like I said, Kong's and probably Gamer's Choice will be Friday. Hopefully, as long as the openings are that day, we'll get the chance to see how things are going to hold up. Remember, discount code MCO40 will save you on both of those sites. Buckle up. That's the best I can offer you right now. It's going to be a rough time. You guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace.
Patrons!
Thank you. Ah!
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.